All I need is your love and affection. Hello, 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 everybody. We are live. Hello, welcome to Wednesday night. I'm just getting my act together, so come on in. Join the circle, make yourselves to home. If you can hear it, I've got the fire going in the fireplace. Our little virtual fireplace. It always adds such a nice ambiance. And I was hoping to be outside, but of course it decided to rain today. So we are still inside my little office in downtown Renton. But soon we will be outside. I'll take you with me to one of my favorite spots on the Cedar River. I feel like I need to turn my phone up lower at an angle so you can actually see my head. Might make me look fatter around the middle, but that's okay. So come on in. Hopefully next week we will be outside on the river. And my local SCA group just started evening archery practice again on Wednesday night, so I might have my bow with me at the river. Okay. So, welcome. My name is Patrick. If you haven't been here before, I am your friendly neighborhood shaman. And we're going to do pipe ceremony. Sacred pipe ceremony. Choo, choo, choo. So I'm just getting set up on my little altar here, giving people the opportunity to know that we are live. Oh, shoot. Make sure I've got enough tobacco. Yeah, that should be enough. All right. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Wednesday. I purposely do these on Wednesday, so it's the middle of the week, so give you a chance to kind of pivot or recalibrate, research, reconnect, whatever, in the middle of your busy week. Okay. Baby. All right. I think I've got everything out here. All righty. Thank you again for coming. Thank you for joining the circle. We are going to do the sacred pipe ceremony. All right. Oh, we've got a new candle. Supposed to smell like Nog Champa. And I love me some Nog Champa. All right. So once again, thank you for joining. I am Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman, and we are going to do the sacred pipe ceremony. I started doing this. If you haven't been here before, haven't experienced pipe In all of my years, I was on a spiritual path, which is basically since the day I was conceived. This ceremony is the most sacred ceremony I have ever experienced. And so it is my honor to be able to share it with others, to share that magic, the connection. And I started doing, at the beginning of the pandemic, I started doing this. I was doing pipe ceremony every single day as a way, as kind of my part of my job as a shaman, as a pipe carrier, to help hold a higher frequency of light and love for my community. You know, a shaman serves the community that supports the community that supports them. So it's my job to help uphold and support the community. So I was doing that every day with this, the most sacred ceremony, the most sacred space I know of, to help hold that vibration of hope and love and oneness and purpose. And at one point, it was like, I really wish I could share this with people rather than just, saying prayers for someone, to create that sacred space where people could come and personally connect to Creator and send their prayers personally. And so I did a lot of checking and soul searching, talking to my guides, etc., and decided to start doing these live videos every week in order to offer a safe and sacred space for people to come to in the middle of their week, to be able to take the world off their shoulders and to breathe, and in a moment, when I call in the spirits to hold space around us. This shirt is way too small, isn't it? I sound so vain. This is an old shirt. I'm going to call in the sacred space, actually set sacred space, call in the spirits to hold that space. And because they're holding space around us, holding that higher vibrational frequency of light and love, that means that we can take off our armor or whatever shields, whatever resistance that we have, so we can open and surrender to Spirit. It's like I do these medicine card readings, cards that have the different animals on them. And today, someone had one, and prairie dog came up, and it's kind of about prairie dog medicine, because the prairie dogs are a very community-oriented social animal. They have those huge prairie dog towns, and there's always one prairie dog whose job it is to sit or stand on the highest, like the prairie dog mounds, and to watch the horizon, watch the skies for predators, which means that the rest of the prairie dog town can go about their business. They can relax. They can do their thing without having to be hyper vigilant about what's coming next, because there is someone, and that's their job. And so it's like that when we set this sacred space, we're setting up the spirits to be the sentinel. And if there's something that we need to know about, we're going to know about it. Meanwhile, we can take the world off our shoulders and just relax into what we're doing, and can focus and concentrate on ourselves and what we need to do, because we're already being watched over. So I am going to do that right now, create sacred space. And because this is a holographic universe, quantum physical universe, when I create sacred space, I'm not only doing it around me right here, but you are included in that space. And by watching this, actually listening to me set the sacred space, it's like by listening, by your intention of being included, you're actually helping to create that sacred space as well. It's not just me. So here we go. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Bless us with your love and your light. Thank you. It's amazing how much better I can breathe after I do that. All right. All right, so if you have not been to a pipe ceremony before, I will do a quick talk through. I was actually, before this, I was just reading a slightly different story of White Buffalo Calf Woman, who is the one who brought the pipe to the Lakota people. And it was really interesting. It was really cool. I love story. I love myth. I love legends and lore and the way they kind of grow and develop on their own. They evolve and expand, and just like traditions, like the tradition of the pipe, all these traditions need to evolve to be pertinent to the people that they are meant to help, to support, you know. And so, anyway, so White Buffalo Calf Woman is the one who brought the pipe to the people, to the Lakota people. And there are so many different meanings and everything, but basically the stem of the pipe is the divine masculine, and the bowl of the pipe is the divine feminine. So when we put them together, it's all of creation. It's like holding the cosmos in my hands. And to the Lakota people, this is church. And actually, I feel that way too. I can bring my pipe along with me anywhere. I find a spot to sit and smoke my pipe. I'm in church. This is the presence of the divine. When we put the pipe together, it's all of creation. It's all of the cosmos. The hard and soft, the light, the dark, all of the dichotomies and what's the word I'm looking for? This is the entire spectrum. So, and when we put the pipe together until we take it apart is one giant prayer. Putting the pipe together kind of awakens the spirit of my pipe. It's a spirit being just like everything else. And when the pipe is put together, it opens a channel straight to Creator. So this one, from putting a pipe together until I take it apart, is one giant prayer. And everything you think or say or intend goes straight, unfiltered, right to Creator. That's how powerful this is. And so when I do put the pipe together, think your biggest thoughts, your biggest dreams, your biggest prayers. There is nothing too big or too small to pray for. If you desire something, that desire itself is proof that what you are desiring exists, because you can't know what the lack of something feels like unless there was something to fill that lack, if that makes sense. So, and that is the purpose of this circle, to set that space, and you are welcome to do whatever it is you do to connect to Great Spirit, to connect to your spirit, whether it's dancing, singing, chanting, meditation, prayer, yoga, tai chi, whatever it is you do to center, to connect. You are welcome to do that during this ceremony. And so what it's going to look like, the first thing I'm going to do is light some sage and smudge everything here on my altar, which you can't actually see at the moment, but there it is. And then I'm going to say a prayer, ask permission to smoke in this place at this time, and there we go. Then I will put the pipe together. I will use four pinches of tobacco to put into the bowl, and it's just tobacco, nothing else. And you will hear the prayers. I'll say prayers while I'm putting the pinches into the bowl. And then when I'm done with that part, there's a song I was given by White Buffalo Cappleman, who I just mentioned. She has been one of my main guides for like a dozen years or more. And when I went to her to ask permission to video these ceremonies, she gave me a song to sing at the beginning of each pipe ceremony that I facilitate. So I will sing that song at that point. Then I will light the pipe, and then I will blow breath blessings into the four directions, to Father Sky, to Mother Earth, to all my relations in a circle, to Creator. And that will be in silence. You won't hear the prayers that I say during that time. And then I will hold the stem to my forehead and the bowl to my heart in a silent prayer. And one of the things I just read today is that the significance of that is becoming the bridge between heaven and earth. So it's cool how you can be doing something for so long and you're still learning new things about it. I love learning new things. So then, when I come back, I'll relight the pipe. I'll take a great big breath, and I will blow that puff of smoke toward my phone. And that is a prayer coming from, blessings coming from my heart through the magic of the tobacco nation, the smoke of the tobacco coming through the magic of the internet and the holographic universe through whatever device you're watching this on to your heart. And then I will continue to blow some breath blessings for prayers of mine, intentions other people have asked me to pray for, and sit in silence momentarily and blow more breath blessings. And at some point it'll feel complete, And at that point, I'll say another prayer. I will sing another song, and I will take the pipe apart. And then we will talk a little bit more. So, and I never know what I'm going to talk about because it's not up to me. So, and it's so weird. I was just commenting the other week to my fiance about how I now, by the way, I now am leading a weekly pipe ceremony on Sunday mornings, 11 to noon at Stargazers Metaphysical Gallery in Bellevue. So if you're local and you want to come to a pipe ceremony in person, you are more than welcome. And I was just telling my fiance a couple weeks ago how I don't even worry about what I'm going to say. It's like I came from someone, I've been a worrywart my entire life. I've always had to have everything figured out. I needed to make sure it was good, made sure it was right, made sure everybody liked it, blah, blah, blah. And so it just hit me just recently that I'm doing these twice weekly pipe ceremonies, one on video, one in person, and talking and speaking from my experience, and I never know what I'm going to say until I say it. And it was like just such a cut and dry difference from who I used to be. Before I would be so anxious up to the point before, like just the moments before I had to say something, I'd be going over it in my head. I'd be trying to remember, trying to like make sure I say the right things in the right way. And it's like those are a couple of the highlights of my week personally, this and that circle on Sundays, and I never even worry about what I'm going to say. And I've been doing this video for over 2 years now, and I haven't run out of anything to say yet. So there you go. Anyway, just a personal best for me, personal level up kind of thing, I guess. It's just really exciting when you see the changes that come from doing this work. So anyway, all right, let's do this, shall we? May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the rain, wash away your pain. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. That song went a little wonky, but that's okay. All right. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, we send a voice. We ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All my guides and guardians, watch over us as we smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, Twabin, Shanadisi, Magic Hiwas, and Waboose. There is always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all my relations, come smoke with us. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors, may all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, to eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo Catwoman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Yo Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Yo Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Yo. grandmother, grandfather, eagle, we send a voice. We thank you for our lives. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for giving us everything we need to excel, to become who we came here to be. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for your unconditional love and support. Thank you for seeing us. Thank you for knowing us. Aho. Ihi-la-ihi-o. 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 Ihi, ihi, ihi-la-ihi-o. 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 Ihi. Oh. Wow. Oof. I'm just I'm actually unusually at a loss of words of what to say. I went really, really deep on that one. It's amazing, and thank you for your presence. It's I do pipe almost every day on my own, and it's different when I do it with others. You really make a difference by just watching, by your presence here, and I so appreciate that. When I'm doing it on my own, I can go deep, and it's not like one is better than the other, but there is this power when you're with others that I don't feel when I'm doing it on my own. So thank you for that. Thank you for being part of my circle. Whether you're new here or you've been coming, watching for the last couple of years or whatever, I appreciate you. Wow. I can go pretty deep too on my own. Over the weekend, it was Sunday. I just come back from the pipe ceremony that I lead in Bellevue on Sunday mornings, and I could not keep my eyes open. So me and my fiance took a nap, and I woke up from the nap, and I woke up from the nap, and I don't remember anything that was said or done, but I had the image of this medicine man in my head. It was this man, and he had the buffalo headpiece, just like the crown of the buffalo's head with the horns, and there were a couple of feathers sticking out of the wool. And I was like to my fiance, hey, you want to go to the river? Because I needed to go to the river and connect to this man in ceremony, so I could consciously know what he was teaching me, telling me why he had shown up. And so we went to the river and did ceremony, and it turns out right away I did ceremony, I connected with him, and right away he told me his name was Medicine Bull. And that name sounded really familiar to me. I don't know where I might have heard it before, but later when I Googled it, good old Google, I found out that he was a chief of the Lower Rural Sioux tribe and was part of a delegation that had gone to Washington, D.C. in 1867 or something like that. Anyway, it's always so validating when you can Google what you saw in ceremony and shamanic journeys and such. And so what he told me, it was really interesting. He was talking about the third eye. Specifically, this is specifically, I guess, kind of my path and part of my, I don't want to say mission, but part of my path as a shaman, as a pipe carrier, to hold the vision, like I talked about earlier, be able to hold the vision, hold the frequency. And he was talking about the third eye and how that is the birth canal of the new world, of the future. And he showed me a vision. It was like, you know, like the Hindu gods and goddesses, like Kali is really close. It's one of my guides. I'm really close to Kali, and she always has the third eye, and it's not across, it's not horizontal like the other eyes. It's actually usually depicted up and down, in which case it's the shape of a yoni, right? And so that is the birth canal of the future. And, you know, even though this is my path is to be shared. That is the promise that I gave to White Buffalo Catwoman when I first met her, when I was on a vision quest about 12, 13, 14 years ago. And so this applies to everyone. But what he kept repeating over and over to me is hold the vision. You know, we create the future by our thoughts, by our beliefs. When we recognize that the universe is safe, friendly, and abundant, we know that things are only going to get better and better. And not from a place that things suck and they're going to get better, but that everything is perfect just the way it is, here and now. Like they told me not too long ago, it's like, look for the divine presence in every moment. Every moment has as much divine presence as any other moment. There isn't a moment without divinity. And so he was telling me to hold the vision. Hold the vision of a world based in love and respect and honoring each and every person, each and every being on the planet. And just hold the vision. Hold the vision. Let it be birthed through your third eye as you envision this future of love, of honor, of all the tribes of humans as one tribe, as one nation, as one people. And he said that others may come up and challenge that, others may come up and ridicule that, or try to argue with you or whatever. And he said, your vision is not in conflict with anybody else. There is no conflict to that vision. There is no comparison. It is whole. And that the people who come at you because your vision is different than theirs, they think they're coming at you because they have to convince you otherwise to make your vision reflect what they believe. But it's actually the opposite that is true. It is actually the light, no matter how dark their path, no matter how, dark, quote unquote, they might seem, or low vibration, or whatever you want to call it. It is the light in their heart that is drawn to the light of your vision. And you are not here to convince them otherwise. You are here to hold the vision. And they will come up and they might try to argue. It is not your job to convince them otherwise. It is not your job to heal them, to change them in any way. But the light of your vision will dispel the darkness of them, from them, and allow the light of their heart to rise. Whether it's this lifetime or the next lifetime or whatever. But light is its own protection, right? And so, we think, oh, there's that thing people talk about, oh, the more light you get, the more protection you need, because you're going to draw more and more darkness to you. And the thing is, the darkness is coming because there's light within that darkness, and it's coming to you to help dispel that darkness. It's not bad, it's not evil. And your job, as I've always said, the job of a spiritual warrior is not to fight, but to hold the light, to anchor the divine light and love on this plane. You don't have to fight anyone. You hold the ground. You hold the vision. And by holding that vision, you increase the frequency of the world. And the world is chaotic right now, right? But that is one of the symptoms of awakening. Things get chaotic because all the things that no longer fit, that can no longer be tolerated, come to the surface, just like a fever or, a sickness. All the toxins come to the surface to be cleared out. And so there might be chaos. There might be people who want to harm you or argue with you or whatever. Hold the vision. You are the divine presence in every moment. And you are an immortal soul, no matter what happens to the physical body. And I'm not asking anyone to sacrifice themselves. This isn't a martyrdom. This isn't, oh, do with me what. It's not about being a doormat. Love is not passive. Love is active. And by loving the world, by radiating that energy of light and love outward like a star, you light the world around you. You're not here to fight the darkness. You're not here to change the darkness. You're here to dispel it. It's not a fight. It's not a war. It's not good versus evil. It's light and shadow. It's love and fear. And by being the pure presence of love, whatever fear, whatever darkness is attracted to you, is changed forever by your presence. That's part of why I have a selenite alicorn, a selenite unicorn horn that I carved. I keep that on my altar because that is how the unicorn heals. The unicorn puts its horn in the water, and just by the divine presence and frequency of the unicorn and its horn, the water is purified. It neutralizes all toxins. So by being the presence of love and light in the world, it might not be right away. It might not be obvious. It might be the most subtle of changes, but you change the world in every moment. The more light you can bring in, the more you can anchor that light, right? A lot of people try to go out and into the spirit realms and, as far out as they possibly can, and their feet never touch the ground again. But that doesn't do this world any good. We're physical beings for a reason. We came here to heal the world, to raise the vibration of this world, to experience divinity in physical form. And so it doesn't do, you're not changing the world by avoiding the world, by leaving the world. We change the world by going out, taking that light, that energy, and bringing it, anchoring it into physical reality. That is the shaman's job, is to go to the spirit realms, gather energy or information or healing or light or whatever, and to bring it back and ground it into this physical world. So, hold the vision. Don't let anyone talk you out of the fact that love is the only power in the universe, that love is the highest frequency of light, and that the world is going to get better. We talk about basic law of attraction, right? Your thoughts become things. What you focus on is what manifests. And we're all busy manifesting. We're all dreaming the wrong dream. We're dreaming the dream of war and poverty and starvation. What if we all started dreaming the dream of abundance, of connection, of oneness? Start dreaming the correct dream for the world to rise and to actually become that dream, you know. It starts with each individual. Take care of yourself. Your well-being seeps into everyone and everything around you. We're all one. That's the whole point. So everything that feeds you, anything that is for your highest good, not, you know, in spite or despite the world, not, you know, apart from the world, but as an integral piece of the divine matrix. Everything that raises you raises the universe, raises the world. And it can be subtle. The results and the effects might not be readily available right at the moment. But as you continue to ride those waves of light and the synchronicities start, and even in the darkest of times, you realize that those dark times are the womb of the cosmic mother, and that you are being born again, that darkness holds every possible future, and you get to decide which future you're going to bring from the darkness of the womb into the light of the world. So there you go. Apparently that's what I was supposed to say tonight. So trust your heart. You are already whole. There is nothing wrong with you. You are already divine. You already have everything you need to heal, to awaken, to whatever word you want to use. Self-actualization, whatever, ascend. You're already divine. It's a matter of lopping off all the stuff that says you're not. Hold the vision of love. Hold the vision of a universe that is safe, friendly, and abundant, because it is. I promise. So thank you so much for joining me again. I so appreciate it. Know that I am here. I am here to support the community that supports me. Feel free to visit my website, perchingwolfstudios.net, and look over, see what shamanic services I offer that might resonate with you. Soul retrievals, readings, all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to be doing some classes coming up. I'm not sure what or when yet, but they're in the works. And starting tomorrow night, Thursday, every third Thursday, if you already know how to do a shamanic journey, I am starting a in-person shamanic journey circle at Four Sisters Holistic Remedies, where my office is in downtown Renton. 6 to 8, we're doing a shamanic journey circle once a month. And so if you know how to journey, if you're new to it, or you've been doing it for years, you're welcome to come along and have great conversation, meet people on a similar path, compare notes on our journeys, and it's awesome. So anyway, thank you once more for joining me. Where did my drumstick go? So I am going to release the spirits that have been holding space so graciously for us. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for blessing us with your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. All right, my friends, thank you again so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you got something out of it. Again, check my website, etc. If there's anything I can do to support you on your journey, let me know and we will get together, all right? So feel free to share this video. Please share the video. Invite your friends next week, or you can even tag people in the comments if you think this is something that might help them. And I will see you next week. Until then, know that I love you, that I see you, and that I honor you. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and we will talk soon. All right. Go shining, everybody. Bye.